microphone works. Right? I just keep it like this. That looks absolute garbage. It's gotta be inside. Ah! Is that good?
All right, so we on? Okay, so first of all, I just want to show you guys this awesome case that I got. I'm gonna tell you about what happened last night because, as you may have seen on Facebook and Instagram, yesterday I posted a picture of me and the little kid Joje. We were supposed to be in Sweden's Got Talent yesterday. Supposed to. We were not actually supposed to. I'm gonna tell you why we didn't perform on TV and why you didn't get to vote. So I really apologize for not actually telling you guys on Insta Story and Snapchat why we didn't perform, but this YouTube video will make up for everything and hopefully you will get a better understanding for what actually happened. About 2 months ago, me and Joje were kind of headhunted by a fellow freestyler who used to work in production, and he asked us if we wanted to be in Sweden's Got Talent because they got this side program which is called Raw Talent. We just said, yeah, that's cool, that's awesome. We get a chance to go to the semifinals, it's gonna be awesome. We can, you know, produce a show if we go that far, it would be super cool. So basically it started off with me and Joje without any preparation at all to make a show and an audition through Skype, actually. So we just, you know, 2 sets each in a regular gym. It was a pretty low standard type of show with just me and him doing pretty easy tricks because we didn't want to drop. I'll actually put a link in the description for that actual video. Go check that out. When we did that kind of audition, we were still on Skype with the presenters of the show and they had to decide between 4 different performers. So we did the audition and we were amongst 4 people in Raw Talent that was going to go through to the next round. It was me and Joje and 2 performers called Crash Brothers. So me, Joje and the Crash Brothers were supposed to go head to head. Where the f is the sun? Let's see. Is that better? No. So we're supposed to go head to head and we were supposed to have like this web voting. That's why I posted a status on Facebook asking you guys to vote and help us out. And as usual, the freestyle community helps each other out. So we go through to the next round. So that means that we have to set up a new show, go to Stockholm and perform in front of the jury. But the thing is that we're still not in Sweden's Got Talent. We're still in the side program called Raw Talent. The program itself is actually not aired during TV hours. It's actually after the Sweden's Got Talent show on the web, which is weird, but that's how it is. We still haven't got a single minute of airtime in TV here in Sweden. We go to Stockholm, we pay our trips ourselves, everything by ourselves. We are gonna go head to head against another performer called Douglas. He's an insane calisthenics type of dude who hangs in the bars and does handstands and all that really difficult stuff. Mad props to him. We go head to head, he performs, we perform, and we go through to the next round. This is where it gets really, really weird and complicated. We go through, not to the semifinal, not yet. We go through to Raw Talent's final. This was 2 weeks ago that we were in Stockholm. They said you have to set up a semifinal show just in case you go to the semifinal. Next week, there will be another head-to-head battle between 2 acts, and the winner of that one will also go to Stockholm in 2 weeks, and you guys will go head-to-head. There's another step. We have to assume that we go to the semifinal. So we have to put in the work, we have to put in the production, we have to prepare and train for a semifinal. He goes to school, I work at Unisport, and I'm injured. So it's like the worst possible scenario for us to be setting up a show for Sweden's Got Talent semifinals. But we had 2 weeks. We didn't start until the 2nd week because we were just swamped with work. We started about 6 days before the day we were supposed to perform in the semifinals. So the winner of the other battle were 4 girls doing jump skipping ropes. How do you say that? 4 girls doing rope skipping, a dude who is actually just insane and I love him, a dude who actually wanted to attempt to break the world record to eat as many Swedish meatball as possible. The jump rope skipping girls went through to the final of Raw Talent. So that brings us to yesterday. The girls only had 1 week to prepare for this show. We had 2 weeks, but we only spent 1 week. Both of us had to set up a show for the semifinal, but only one of us will have to perform in the semifinals. And we were puzzled, we were confused, we had no idea why they set up a program, a system like this, because it means like that one of us will have to prepare and work hard for a show that they might not even perform, which is for me insane. Yoya has most probably got Swedish championship coming up in about a month, and the jump rope skipping girls has Scandinavian championships next weekend. So they have to allocate training hours away from that to put into Sweden's Got Talent. We go there and we rehearse and we train as if we're going to perform in the Sweden's Got Talent semi-final. But none of us are sure, because they told us that they will only announce the winner of Raw Talent when the show starts. We get to know who's gonna perform at 8:03. The program starts at 8. At 8:08, that act has to perform. We had to warm up. We were backstage, we were warming up, we were like super hyped, like one of us is gonna perform. And then we go into the studio and we talk to KO, who is one of the hosts of the program, and she said, "Congratulations, Team Skill, for going through to the semifinal." We were like, obviously we were a little bit let down, because we were hoping that we would perform this show, because we thought it was a pretty crowd-pleasing type of show, but we didn't get to. But we're super happy that they did, because we love what they do. You know, it's very similar to what we do in freestyle. They do tricks and flips and handstands and all that jazz. So that's pretty cool. We're not gonna perform in the semifinals. So now we spent 2 weeks in vain. We did put in the hours, we did put in the work. We trained a lot, we rehearsed a lot. We set up a show with the LED team, with the lights team. Even the producers edited the song and made everything just clash perfectly. We even got Unisport to get us some Addy t-shirts matching with shorts. Basically what I'm saying is the system is messed up. They expect us to put on an amazing show. The judges didn't get to see the show. They only saw the bad show, because they didn't know what to expect. And I saw Team Skill's show. It was awesome. It was one of the better shows of the semifinal, I would say. I still think it's really, really weird that a performer has to put out their own money and their own time and put in a lot of work for something that culminates in absolutely nothing. We didn't get to perform. We didn't get to show the show. That's basically it. That is why we didn't perform at Sweden's Got Talent. But the thing is, I'm not sad, angry for the fact that we didn't perform in the semifinals, but I'm only confused and kind of angry at how we were treated. And we just have to eat that shit up and move on with our lives. In his scope, he's got Swedish Championship coming up. I've got a few competition this summer. We got Super Bowl, we got World Tour, so we got other focuses. But I would want to say this though. We did rehearse the show a few days before at training. So I would like you to see the show as it was when we first made the show, just how it was raw from the start. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys the first time we ever got what we planned. So as I said, this is the first time we landed that show. For a freestyler, it might not be the best one, we agree, but for someone who hasn't seen freestyle before, it might be amazing. It's a teacher. That is the reason why we didn't get to perform yesterday.
Well, what do you want me to say again?
You have to say the whole thingamajazz again.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I just nailed it and you weren't recording. Fuck, I'm so hungover. So guys, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. PWG, the man himself. So yeah, see you later, have a nice day.